Guys, Atiku said that he is not stepping down for Peter Obi come 2027, that he is still strong in the race of becoming the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. My people, make una watch this video with me and people reactions.
Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has debunked widespread reports suggesting he pledged to step down for a younger candidate in the 2027 presidential election, insisting his position has been fundamentally misrepresented. In a statement issued on Tuesday by his spokesman, Paul Ibe, Atiku's camp described the media interpretation of his recent BBC Hausa service interview as inaccurate and misleading. The statement clarified that what Atiku actually said was that young people, as well as other prospective presidential aspirants, are free to enter the contest, and that if a young candidate were to emerge through a competitive primary, he would readily support such a candidate without hesitation.
Wasu na ganin cewa lokaci ya ja, ba wannan ba shi bane karan farko ka sha fitowa a wannan takara amma ba ka samu, ga shekaru suna karuwa. Ba ka ganin kamar lokaci ya da zaka iya daga matasa kafa ka ba su dama?
Ai ba kana so ba. Wa yana so? Ba wani wanda yana so.
Amma ba ku jawo su jiki ba, ku nuna masa hanya.
Ai jam'iyyar da muka dauka yanzu ai matasa da mata muka saka a gaba.
Yanzu aka cika hakuri ka ba wani matashi zaka ba shi dama?
Wannan magana daban ne, idan na ce zan tsaya matashi ya kada ni shikenan sai in karba. Ai ba mu kai wannan wurin ba tukun.
Well, that was Atiku Abubakar's BBC interview. Well, Paul Ibe further clarified that after a thorough review of both the video and the transcripts of the interview, in the original Hausa and English translation, it is evident that at no point did the former vice president expressly state, suggest, or even imply that he intends to step down for anyone. And I'd like to read some tweets now. This is from 64, who wrote right here, just a quick reminder, sir, by 2027, you will be 80 years. My advice is please keep the money you want to waste again for campaign for your children and grandchildren. And I'll take another tweet here. Atix wrote, he has no consciousness of age. At age 80, what level of capacity can a man possibly have to fix a nation like Nigeria? That's the question. Ayo, are you listening? And then finally, another Twitter user, Chris, posted on X, wrote, what many Nigerians do not understand about Oga is that while others see the presidential race as a sprint, Oga sees it as a marathon. Oga takes inspiration from President Paul Biya. Jessica, it means stay strong, Ayo. All right, well, before I come to you, let me just go through other comments. In the same vein, Atiku Abubakar's spokesman, Frank Shaibu, has issued a scathing statement criticizing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's claims of progress in education, healthcare, the economy, and security during his Independence Day address to the nation, arguing that the president is disconnected from citizens' harsh realities, using vivid metaphors. Shaibu declared, the yam may be plentiful, but if the pot is empty, the stomach still rumbles. Today, Nigeria's pot is not only empty, but cracked, and the people remain hungry. On education, Shaibu argued that many pupils still learn under harsh conditions while teachers struggle with poor salaries, stating, a man who builds many huts without roof has only built shade for goats. Very plenty metaphors, Frank Shaibu. Well, regarding healthcare, Shaibu noted that Nigerians still provide candles, syringes, and drugs before receiving treatment in hospitals. The opposition spokesman also criticized the government's economic reforms, highlighting that food prices have skyrocketed, transportation costs have overwhelmed households, and many families eat less than 1 meal a day, declaring in another quote, if these are the seeds of reform, then the fruit is still bitter. Well, on security, Shuaibu pointed to the recent killing of a Rise TV journalist, Somtochukwu Maduago, in an Abuja robbery incident, stating, "A farmer cannot boast. The bush is cleared while weeds still choke his yam." Well, Shuaibu challenged the administration's claims of disbursing billions to poor households, noting that citizens haven't felt the impact. He said, "If the yam has truly cooked, neighbors would perceive the aroma." Right. Well, he also highlighted the plight of Nigerian youths who, instead of thriving, are forced to sell sachet water or ride motorcycles for survival, declaring, "You cannot tell a child to dream big while you steal the mat he sleeps on." Shuaibu urged the government to reflect honestly on the state of the country, suggesting that anniversaries should be moments of sober reflection rather than self-praise, concluding, "Nigeria is 65 years old, but our leaders still serve promises as though we are meals." And you know that Frank Shuaibu, Ayorufai, Dr. Abati, is very good with this sort of metaphors. But, you know, most of the things that he said, I mean, a lot of Nigerians can agree with that, right?
The major issue here is that the Nigerian constitution is very clear about eligibility. It does not give you a limit as to what age you can qualify for the presidency of Nigeria. Other conditions are properly spelled out there. You must not be a criminal, you must be a Nigerian citizen. It doesn't say if you are 75 years old or 80 years old, you cannot run for the presidency of Nigeria. After all, in neighboring Cameroon, Paul Biya, who is 92 going to become 93, is still in the race, and he's the oldest monarch. Yeah, he's a monarch. That's what he is in the world, and he still say he wants to die in office. Mutharika in Malawi, who just came back as president, he's 85. Now, what is important is not about the physical age; it's about the age of your ideas. Now, in the case of Waziri Adamawa Atiku Abubakar, now there is a group, the Obedient Movement. They have been saying to beat President Tinubu and the APC, it would be better for him to step down for Mr. Peter Obi. Now, the clarification that he has offered is that he has never said he will step down for anybody. He has been in that race since 2003. And in fact, if he doesn't win in 2027, you can be sure he will come again in 2031. What we should be emphasizing is that it is up to the Nigerian people to make a choice who they want as their president.
All right.
The choice should be ours. And that's why we keep saying that, you know, there should be electoral reform. There should be a level playing field. There should be transparency. And it's good that he has said if he loses the ADC primaries, he will support whoever wins. That will mean he behaving as a good party, loyal party member. As for Frank Shuaibu, I think he wrote that piece, rejoinder to President Tinubu, in a fit of hunger. He must have been hungry. All those metaphors. He was talking about yam, he was talking about meat, he was talking about pot, he was talking about... Look, what do you expect Frank Shuaibu to say? It's not only Frank Shuaibu.
So he's probably very hungry then.
Well, find him a pot of yam so that he can... Now, the president, on the occasion of the Independence Day, used the occasion to showcase his administration, to say this is what we have been doing. Right. What do you expect him to say? To abuse himself on Independence Day? And he said, look, Nigerians should be patient, Nigerians should expect more. He called it a message of hope. The PDP who has condemned the speech. So that's just partisan talk. They will condemn it. But as for security, health, and other dimensions that Frank Shuaibu identified, President Tinubu says he will do more. And we expect him to do more so that this country can be safe, so that our hospitals will not be quasi-mortuaries, so that, you know, the freedom of all Nigerians under the Constitution will be guaranteed.
Well said, Dr. Abati. On Atiku Abubakar maintaining his stance that he will continue to, you know, vying for the president. That last excuse I said, Nam Jesike, it means, Oga, Well done.
Indeed, Nnam Atiku Abubakar Jisike, nobody is saying that you cannot run for presidency as long as the law allows you to run for a president, even if you are over 100 years and above. But what Nigerians is saying and begging is that catastrophe have befallen them in the name of APC. Nigerians, especially youths, are begging you to allow God to use you so that they can fix what APC have spoiled by allowing Peter Obi to be the flag bearer of that una coalition. Let me tell you, Nnanyuku Atiku Abubakar, if you are the flag bearer of that ADC, believe you me, you will not get much support that Peter Obi will get. That is why Nigerians are begging. See, today, Goodluck Jonathan, his name is craved, his name is written in history as one of the presidents who said that his political ambition does not worth the blood of any Nigerian citizen. He could have leaked that election. He has the power. He has everything to make sure that he win. But he said, you know what? Since they say that they can fix Nigeria, since they say that they can do better than I am, and they say I would run a free and fair election, he did it. And everything and every tool that these people used, he stepped down, he agreed, he conceded for defeat. And if Goodluck Jonathan did not concede for defeat, Nigerians will think that he is a weakling. Nigerians will think that he is not doing anything right, that they kidnapped Chibok girls, he cannot do anything, that Nigerians are crying that there is no food. APC promised that under 1 month of them in office, that they are going to make insecurity to be a thing of history. 10 years after Goodluck Jonathan, Nigerians cannot recognize their country again. Bandits are coming out in the open to have a negotiation with the people. People are carrying gun with their face unmasked, and Nigerian government cannot go after them. A lot of things is happening under the APC administration. Tinubu's own people were crying, and when he left office, people breathed in and out and said, "Oh God, you have come to rescue us." And they now enter from frying pan to fire in the hands of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So, sir, nobody is saying that you cannot run for president. They are just begging you to allow God use you. Give Peter Obi the presidential ticket. You people should not dollarize the primary so that people will vote for you. Peter Obi should have that presidential ticket. He has a very big chance of defeating Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And you guys should support him. If you people truly love Nigeria and want a better country for Nigerians and their youths especially, please, Atiku Abubakar, listen to the voice of reasoning. People are begging and calling you. Do allow Peter Obi to be the flag bearer of that una coalition. You will still benefit from it. At least just like the name of Goodluck Jonathan is written in history as a man who did something right. He didn't say he would buy in power. He leave it for them. The people that he left it for couldn't fix it 10 years later. And that is why some people were even begging Goodluck Jonathan to come back. Because people were literally drinking tea in his own administration. If they explain Nigeria give you and you understand it, believe you me, they did not explain very well to you. Anyway, guys, I will see you in my next video. Do like this video, comment and share. Turn on the post notification so that every time I upload a new video, you'll be the first to get notified. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and have dominion. Bye bye.